Guys, it's your girl Choice Attraction here, and today I am here with diamond letter number 3. So let's get started. Hey, so I'm going to be 20 in November and I'm desperate to move out. As of now, I have no job and no license, though I'm working on both. So the question is, how would I go about moving out? Another question is, should I pursue makeup and beauty school, how to choose a school, and do you believe the tuition is worth it? So now I'm going to start with the moving out part of your letter. You're only 20, so you're like my age, and I really don't feel like moving out is really the best idea as of right now, because you're still looking for a job and you're still trying to get situated with money and stuff like that. So you don't have a job and you don't really have a car, and when you think of moving out, you have to think about rent, you have to think of all the responsibilities that come along with moving out, such as light bills, gas bills, water bill, cable bill, all this whole bunch of stuff that's like unnecessary expensive, like for you at this point if you're still living at home. So unless like the situation that you're living in is that bad and you just feel like, you know what, I can't do this anymore, I need to just really get out on my own and do that, then I would suggest that you save up your money from your job and then start looking for like a cheap car. It doesn't have to be anything new. It could be something just like a hoopty, like an old hoopty, you know. It doesn't have to be anything too fancy. It's just something to get you from point A to point B. As far as the moving out thing, that's really that for that. I really think that you should save up your money when you get your job and like set aside a certain amount of money for each month. Like say you get your paycheck, put $50 aside this month. Next month, put $50 aside, and as the months continue, you keep increasing the amount that you put aside. You can move up to 75, you can move up to 100, and then eventually you would have a good amount of money to start actually like looking. And then another thing with the whole moving out thing is your roommate. If you decide to like rent with someone or get an apartment with someone, you have to, even if it's someone that you do know or don't know, because you can't trust anybody nowadays, but you have to take into consideration, like, is my roommate someone that I can trust? Is it someone that I know is not going to cause me any harm? Someone that I can leave with my stuff? Someone that I know is going to be responsible enough to have the rent money on time? And stuff like moving in with someone that you know can cause a whole bunch of unnecessary confusion. So you don't want that. But for right now, I would suggest that you just try your best to do the situation like at home, because you didn't really get into detail about what it was or whatever, but I wish you the best with that. And for the beauty school part of this letter now, I know you didn't really say what like city you're from or anything, but I know as far as New York, one of the major popular beauty schools is Empire Beauty School, and I know their tuition is about ranging from like early 20s to late 30,000, but I know it's like early 20s if you're not getting financial assistance. But there's so many like hairstylists and like makeupologists and cosmetologists that did not go to beauty school. But I mean, it is good to have your license, but until you really have that money to like set aside for beauty school or to put towards beauty school, I would suggest holding off on that and just jump starting your business on your own. Like if you're good at hair, start doing hair on your own. If you're good at makeup, start doing makeup on friends, and then eventually expand your horizons with your customers. But as far as the whole beauty school thing, as like for right now financially, I don't think you should rush into that, because the world we're in right now, there's people out there doing hair without any type of license and they're still making it. So I don't think you should really rush that, because personally for me, I don't feel like $20,000 of tuition is worth that. Well, from like, this is just me personally speaking, but I don't think that you should waste your money on that as of yet, until you know that you have the money for that, because then if you take out loans, it's only going to put you in a far back situation, because you're going to be paying those loans off for like a very, very long time. And on top of that, you didn't really say where you're from, so I'm assuming that you're here in New York. But I know that Empire is a good school, like a beauty school, and I know a few people who went there, whatever. So that's really it. And if you have anything else that you would like to tell me, any details that you left out in your letter, feel free to write me at choiceattraction@gmail.com, or write me on Instagram or something, whichever one is easier for you. And I'll see you guys again later. Bye.